Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Would you all please rise? We welcome the graduates of Basic Telecommunications Class 141, led in today by Aaron Anderson of the Portland Police Bureau, Highland Guard. Led in today by Aaron Anderson of the Portland Police Bureau, Highland Guard. Please remain standing for our national anthem being sung today by Owen Walk from Central Lane Communications.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Half left face.
Please be seated. Welcome to the graduation ceremony for Basic Telecommunications Class 141. My name is Tammy Atkinson. I, along with Bree Murphy, had the honor of serving as the training coordinators for this class. On behalf of the department, the DPSST staff, and the members of the graduating class, we thank you for being with us today. Now it is my pleasure to introduce individuals who will participate in today's program. Our guest speaker is Deputy Director Steve Maudsley of the Bureau of Emergency Communications, and you'll probably hear that referred to as BOEC for the rest of the day, so we don't have to say the whole thing every time. So he is with us today. The co-coordinator for our class, Bree Murphy from DPSST. I would like to especially recognize Savannah Peck of Curry County Sheriff's Office, who was selected to be the class leader. Vanna served as the liaison between staff and students and has willingly taken on additional leadership responsibilities during the past 3 weeks, for which I would like to extend a personal thank you for a job well done. BT141 opted to form a color guard. They're only here for 3 weeks. They raised and retired the Academy flag several times during their time here, and this is an impressive accomplishment given the short time that telecommunications classes are here. I would like to recognize the members of the BT141 Color Guard and ask them to stand as their name is called. Please hold your applause until all members are standing. Deborah Brigance, Emergency Communications of Southern Oregon. Karina Jarock Gonzalez, Oregon State Police. Maddie Johnson, Umatilla County Sheriff's Office. Casey Logan, Sweet Home Police Department. Josh Quimby, Deschutes County 911. Kayla Silva, Baker County Sheriff's Office. And Color Guard leader Kylie Bohm of the Oregon State Police. County 911. Kayla Silva, Baker County Sheriff's Office. And Color Guard leader Kylie. Thank you for representing your class and all of your agencies with distinction. It is now my honor to introduce our guest speaker, Steve Maudsley, who's the Deputy Director of BOEC in Portland. Steve is currently serving as the Deputy Director at the Portland Bureau of Emergency Communications, and in addition, Steve holds leadership positions in Oregon's APCO-NENA chapter, both as our President and the Western Regional Conference co-chair. With a career that goes back to 2005, Steve's journey has been entirely in 911 operations. He has worked as a dispatcher trainee, gradually ascending through roles as dispatcher, coach, lead worker, supervisor, and eventually into operations management. Known for his unwavering commitment to excellence, Steve is dedicated to inspiring others to reach their fullest potential within the industry. Moreover, he believes in fostering a culture of support and collaboration within his home 911 center, recognizing that a unified system of professionals across the state of Oregon is essential to delivering high-quality service to the community. As a family man, his most important responsibilities are at home, where he starts and ends his days with his wife of 16 years, 3 kids, and their pug. He's involved in his son's Boy Scout troop, is often found transporting his daughter to the mall with her friends, and keeps busy learning about his oldest son's adventures as a mortarman in the U.S. Marine Corps. Please join me in welcoming Deputy Director Maudsley. Learning about his oldest son's adventures as a mortarman in the U.S. Marine Corps.
Good morning. Thank you for that nice introduction. Family and friends, chiefs and directors, agency leaders, Basic Telecom Class 141. I'm honored to be with you today and share a few words because, like you, I'm highly invested in Oregon's 911. Congratulations on successfully completing Basic Academy, which is an important milestone in your journey as our newest telecommunicators. This is a special moment that you will want to remember. Keep the things you've learned close because they're the foundation for your career. Before we begin, I want to share a brief story with you. I was working the 911 line many years ago on a rainy fall night when I received a call from a lady who was out of breath. Immediately, I started thinking she's having a medical problem. She woke up after hearing a crash on her front porch and she thought someone was trying to get in. I got her address and had a call dispatched while I worked to calm her down. She didn't see anyone, so there was no description to get. She kept saying how scared she was. While officers rushed to the scene, we talked about her grandkids coming over that day and how long she'd lived in the house. While tucked away safe in the bedroom, the officers rushed to the porch and found the suspect, a raccoon, digging through the trash. Just like that, it was over. And of course, we were all relieved. So I tell you this because that's the call where I really understood just how important my job was. I'd taken many calls before that call, but that's the one. I didn't know a raccoon could make all that difference. Whether it was the fear of an intruder or an animal eating trash, I was the connection point to get her help. I was the calm in the storm. So in this career, a lot is expected of you. The challenges are many and the rewards are high. Every day, challenge yourself to gain education and experience to build on that foundation, because someone needs you. You will say, 911, what is the address of the emergency? More times than you can count. You'll learn the best way to maneuver conversations and provide great customer service. You will learn, you will get answers to your questions so you can dispatch an officer to the right location. You'll provide thorough triage instructions before paramedics arrive. You'll attend regular training on a variety of topics and receive regular feedback about your performance. You may also be the hand on the shoulder of a peer who needs some support in a difficult moment. You'll be the window into a world that many don't understand. As you describe what your work looks like to others, be mindful of the personal details they don't really need, but also tell them about why you're in public safety to begin with. That's your story. Think about how you make a difference. So the best day for many of our centers are the days that people don't need us. Be ready, though, because someone always needs you, and you need to be ready to take their call. Also know that you're a vital piece of the bigger puzzle. Working with responders is a unique partnership in a larger public safety system, and you need to support each other. Remember, you're that lifeline and that connection point between the community and the responders. So as you find yourselves in various stages of training, use your downtime wisely and get yourself as much training and time and experience as possible. Aim towards certification and don't let anything stand in your way. Some days, let's face it, information is going to fall out of your head faster than it goes in. There's stuff piling up behind it, but that's okay. You're learning a lot. When provided with that spare few minutes, never look around the comm center and say, it's quiet today. As communications professionals, because that's what you are, you're in the middle of it all. We may hear people talk about the sacrifices we make in 911. Like all things in life, some choices we make are trade-offs. I encourage you to see those as opportunities. This career is full of decision points, whether it's about selecting a shift that works best for your family, or how quickly you answer an incoming 911 call, or finding that time to provide responders with critical life safety information on a busy radio talk group. Those are opportunities to do your best. There are different kinds of opportunities in this work, though. Maybe you'll move Thanksgiving by a day every few years because of your shift selection. Or you'll try to schedule a movie with a friend on your Friday, which is really Tuesday. Or those times when you have to describe when you get off at 9 a.m., how today just became yesterday. Your job is complicated and it's going to confuse people, and those are opportunities too. So what should you do first? Do your best. To do your best, you must be a good person who believes in yourself as much as your organization believed in you to bring you here. One of the points in the Telecommunicator Code of Ethics states, as a telecommunicator, I regard myself as a member of an important and honorable profession. I hope you feel that way. Keep that bar high because it is an important and honorable profession. Code of Ethics means something. They're your guide to help you, ground you in what's right, and are a constant reminder to help you do your best. The author Ralph Marson said, don't lower your expectations to meet your performance. Raise your level of performance to meet your expectations. Expect the best of yourself, and then do what is necessary to make it a reality. But how? So I encourage you to follow 4 simple and effective rules I learned years ago to help me do my best. The first rule is to show up. Be dependable. Come to work when you're supposed to be away when you need to be, and leave the things at the door that drag you or others down. Build and maintain a reliable support system, and do whatever you can to show up in your life, because people depend on you. Come in with the right attitude, and keep the passion that brought you to this line of work close to your heart. The next rule is to work hard. You must be all in, all the time. Honor your commitments, own your mistakes, and learn from the past. One of my favorite speeches is from Admiral McCraven when he's talking about Navy SEAL training. He says, in SEAL training, there's a brass bell in the center of the compound for everyone to see. All you have to do to quit is to ring the bell. Ring the bell and you no longer have to wake up at 5 o'clock. You no longer have to do the obstacle courses. You no longer have to endure the hardships of training. All you have to do to get out is ring the bell. He says, if you want to change the world, don't ring the bell. So I love that speech because there's many parallels to our work in telecom. Some days in our work, just like in life, things don't go right. But if that happens, when it happens, work hard and don't quit. Number 3, my favorite rule, tell the truth. As I mentioned earlier, there's many decision points in your work. Back to the Code of Ethics. It says, my conduct and my performance of my duties will be accomplished in an honest manner, contributory to my fellow workers and observant of the laws of the city, state, and country. Hold yourself to a high standard, be a person of integrity, and strive for moral excellence. Take these things seriously and don't trade them away, because you, your reputation, your values, and those of your organization are on the line. The last rule is to be kind. Be the light that makes each day better. Light up a room when you walk in. While much of your focus is on call processing and dispatching these days, think about how you impact those around you and how you contribute to the culture in your center that you want to see. Whether it's a wave to someone across the room, a good morning during a time check on the radio, or a note of appreciation when someone does something amazing. Little kindness goes a long ways. So in conclusion, BT141, do your best. Show up, work hard, tell the truth, be kind. This is an awesome career, and you're surrounded by incredibly smart and resourceful people who are there to support you and take their jobs in public safety seriously. Thank you for being the future of Oregon's 911 centers. Congratulations.
Next, it is our custom to introduce students who have achieved individual honors during their 3 weeks of training here at the Academy. I would like to invite Deputy Director Maudsley and Coordinator Bree Murphy to stand and help present the individual awards. Family and friends, please feel free to come forward and take photographs. We will hold them hostage until you get the photos that you want. The Carol Fagan Academic Achievement Award is presented to the student who displays outstanding scholastic achievement, as well as the ability to demonstrate skills and knowledge learned. In addition to this award, recipients of this award in the telecommunications classes receive a one-year membership to either APCO or NENA, two professional organizations representing public safety communications. These scholarships for membership are provided by the Oregon chapter of Oregon APCO NENA, and we're privileged to have our chapter president with us here today. For BT141 with a score of 97.33%, we had a tie. So we're going to give out more than one, and we'll give each student their award, and then we'll get some pictures with all of them together. The Carol Fagan Academic Achievement Award for Basic Telecommunications Class 141 is presented to, first, Karina Jirac Gonzalez of the Oregon State Police. Oreo cookie, remember? And Karina, if you would just stand here for a moment. We are also pleased to present the Carol Fagan Academic Achievement Award for Basic Telecommunications Class 141 to Christian Campbell of Washington County Consolidated Communications Agency. And Karina, will you join them? More pictures if you want for the two of them. Go on in. We'll keep them here. Okay, okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay. Go back around. The Victor G. Attia Outstanding Student Award is named in honor of the distinguished former governor of the state of Oregon who served from 1979 to 1987, in whose term of office this agency became a reality. This prestigious award goes to the student in each basic class who is selected by students and academy staff as the overall most outstanding student in the class. The students selected must display exceptional professionalism, demonstrate an exemplary attitude, as well as outstanding achievement in leadership, academics, and skills. The Department of Public Safety Standards and Training is proud to honor the recipient for the Victor G. Attia Outstanding Student Award for Basic Telecommunications Class 141, Deborah Briggins, Emergency Communications of Southern Oregon. Deborah Briggins, Emergency Communications. Take a breath. Now it is my privilege to introduce the class spokesperson for Basic Telecommunications Class 141, Kylie Bohm of Oregon State Police. Now it is my privilege to introduce the class spokesperson for Basic Telecommunications Class 141, Kylie Bohm of Oregon State Police.
Hello everyone, my name is Kylie Bohm. On behalf of the Basic Telecommunications Class 141, we would like to thank Deputy Director Maudsley for speaking at our graduation, and we would like to present a token of appreciation to you. We would like to thank Deputy Director Maudsley for speaking at our graduation, and we would like to present a token of appreciation to you. As mentioned previously, my name is Kylie Bohm, and I am a telecommunicator for the Oregon State Police. I would like to thank everyone here today for taking time to come and support our class. It is truly an honor and a privilege to stand before all of you. Today represents a huge milestone for Class BT141. We are gathered here because 28 of us decided to take a step and become a first responder and dispatch throughout the state of Oregon. We show up daily to be there for people on their worst day, would be the simple summarization of our job. We show compassion, honor, dedication, empathy, and so much more. 3 weeks ago, we gathered in the dorm room lobby at 0700 hours. Strangers from all over the state have gathered here to accomplish the same thing, becoming the best telecommunicator that we can. The first few days were some uncomfortable moments. We spent them questioning if we would find similarities in our class. From having to share a room with a complete stranger, allowing someone into your personal space, to conversing with different personalities. I can say confidently that connections, personal and professional, have been made. As a class, we have come together the past 3 weeks to prepare us for the road ahead of us. Our leaders, trainers, and instructors have shown dedication to our learning and growth so that we can be capable when serving our communities. All of the training that we have received to prepare us to do the increasingly difficult but utterly essential job of being a telecommunicator. With all of the preparation and dedication, we are now ready to demonstrate great integrity in the execution of our duties. On our first day of class, our coordinator, Tammy Atkinson, shared a quote that resonated with us. "There's never just one wet butt in a canoe." For those of you who do not understand this reference, we are stating that in this field of work, no one is alone. We all play a vital role in assisting our community, a collaborative effort of teamwork to serve our citizens. As a telecommunicator, we are trained to be efficient, accurate, and quick. When we hurry, we wobble, and mistakes can be made. Something that was drilled into our brains week after week is be quick, but don't hurry. To my class, remember this as you navigate your career. Remember that you are not alone and we are all in this together. And to our families, we haven't forgotten you. To the moms, dads, grandparents, and others who have stood by our side through this process, we thank you. To our significant others who have seen us at our worst points of stress, yet still shown us grace, we thank you. To our people who have stepped up in assisting and watching our children and animals, we thank you. To our friends who we have neglected while working graveyard and long shifts, we still care about you. We realize that this isn't just our career. It's the whole family's career and a new way of life. Without your guys' love, patience, encouragement, ability, and willingness to step up while we are called away, we couldn't be here without all of you, and we love you. There are going to be hard times, and we're going to need you as much then as we do now. With all that being said, I would like to congratulate our class of telecommunicators BT141, never seen but always heard.
Now, to all the graduates, the presentation of your certificates marks the conclusion of your training and the highlight of today's graduation. It signals the end of one phase of your career and the beginning of another. Please rise on command. William Bartley, Bowick. Ian Boleyn, Lake Oswego Police Department. Kylie Bohm, Oregon State Police. Brendan Bradley, Central Lane Communications. Deborah Brigance, Emergency Communications of Southern Oregon. Mm-mm. Christian Campbell, WCCCA. Gwyneth Corcoran, LeGrand Police Department. Anna Curtis, Harney County Sheriff's Office. Mara Irving, WCCCA. Vanna Peck, Curry County Sheriff's Office.
Row, take seats.
Chelsea Jackson, WCCCA. Karina Jurok Gonzalez, Oregon State Police. Maddie Johnson, Umatilla County Sheriff's Office. Joseph Justice Bowick. Did you pay professionals to come? Congratulations. Tony Kaufman, Bowick. Blake Klinke, Lakeview Emergency Services. Kelly Cook, Lake Oswego Police Department. Rosie Lambert, Bowick. Casey Logan, Sweet Home Police Department. Nicolette Lucan, Bowick. Vicki Maxwell, Newburgh Dundee Police Department. Joshua Quimby, Deschutes County 911. Oh, she's waving. Nice job. Ernesto Rodriguez, Bowick. We can do it now. Jade Rossi, Grants Pass Police Department. Yes. The energy. Nice work, Jade. Oh, yeah. Kayla Silva, Baker County Sheriff's Office. Liz Thompson, Harney County Sheriff's Office. Michael Teray, Bowick. Owen Walk, Central Lane Communications.
Row, be seated.
I will now administer the Telecommunications Code of Ethics. Will the members of Class 141 please rise? Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I swear as a telecommunicator.
I swear as a telecommunicator
That I regard myself as a member of an honorable profession.
that I regard myself as a member of an honorable profession
I will perform my duty with efficiency to the best of my ability.
I will perform my duty with efficiency to the best of my ability.
My conduct and my performance
My conduct and my performance
will be accomplished in an honest manner,
will be accomplished in an honest manner,
observant of the laws
observant of the laws
of the city, state, and country.
of the city, state, and country.
I will recognize in my duty
I will recognize in my duty
that I am responsible to the public.
that I am responsible to the public.
I will accept responsibility for my actions.
I will accept responsibility for my actions.
I will strive for those values
I will strive for those values
which will reflect honor
which will reflect honor
on my fellow telecommunicators, my agency, and myself.
on my fellow telecommunicators, my agency, and myself.
Please join me in officially and formally congratulating Basic Telecommunications Class 141. BT141, I thank you for the work that you are doing. You're to be congratulated on your accomplishments thus far. You are a step closer to completing the process of being certified as a telecommunicator in the state of Oregon. Congratulations on reaching this milestone. It has been my pleasure to serve all of you during your time at DPSST, and I thank you for that privilege. Next week is National Public Safety Telecommunications Week, in which nationwide we set aside a week to thank you for your service. As you receive recognition for your service back at your agencies, I hope that you will stand tall and be proud of the work that you have chosen to do. As you go back to those agencies, my challenge to you is this: embrace the opportunities, as was so eloquently pointed out by Deputy Director Maudsley. Don't just survive, thrive. Use System 1 and System 2 wisely. Remember to breathe. Remember that sleep is not overrated. Remember to show grace to others and to yourselves. Remember, your tone is the biggest part of the phone and radio communication, so be kind, even when you're being firm. Remember to keep your butterflies in formation. And find joy in the little things, maybe a sparkly lanyard. Oh, and you knew you'd hear it, and I heard it earlier from Kylie. John Wooden's wise words. Be quick, but don't hurry. Lives depend on it. I would ask our audience and guests to please remain at your seats until the graduates have been dismissed. Then please join us in the back of the auditorium for a reception to honor our graduates. This concludes our ceremony. Safe travels and have a wonderful weekend.